What is up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Salvin and I'm currently in North Korea chilling with Kim Jong-uno. Pretty sweet guy, he loves to skateboard. But while I'm sitting here on the couch, I thought I'd tell you guys the time I was a fucking meth dealer. No, wait, sorry, I meant junk food dealer. But if you do want meth, Kim here is actually selling. And for this video, I'm not gonna say if I was selling ding-dongs, Twinkies, or moon pies, cause I'm not trying to get some lawyer busted down my door and beating me with his briefcase. So for this video, I'm just gonna say I sold donuts, cause who the fuck has a patent on donuts? But before we start the story, I'm gonna ask you guys that if you enjoyed this video, smash that fucking like button. And if you do so, Kim and I will send you each, no joke, a Hungry Hungry Hippo board game. So with that said, let's get into the story. So if you guys remember my taco video, I had people left and right literally throwing money at me for me to go get them some tacos. But while it was all fun and games, I wasn't really making any money off these taco runs because all the money I had went towards getting tacos. And after all that, I would have like 3 dimes and a button left over to keep for myself. Then I came to the realization that I could actually be making money off of getting things people want that they don't want to get themselves. And what does every sleep deprived high schooler want more than anything? Junk food. It was simple. All I needed to do was go to the store before school, pick up a box of donuts, and then sell them at school. I even did the math. Like, each box cost $7, and each box had like 10 donuts in them. I'd sell them for $2 each, and I'd make like $13 profit. So I wanted to test this out to see if it would work. So before school, I went to the store and bought a box of donuts, and then I put them in my backpack and went to first period. And I remember sitting there in first period just kind of listening to the teacher drone on, and I look at this kid sitting next to me. His head is down and he's just kind of sleeping. So I tap his arm and he looks up at me and I say to him, "You want a donut?" And he goes, "What?" And I say again, "Do you want any donuts?" And he just shakes his head yeah, and I reveal to him a box of donuts I have hidden in my backpack, and his mouth just starts watering at this point. But then I close my backpack back up and his face just kind of went ghost. And I go, "You want a donut? That's gonna be $2. And he just sort of scoffs and says, "No way," then goes back to sleep. And I'm like, okay. 5 to 10 minutes go by and he just wakes up and looks at me. And he's not even saying anything, he's just kind of glaring at me too. Then he goes, "Fine," and then reaches into his backpack, pulls out a dollar bill and 4 quarters, and we exchange our goods. I had just made my first sale. So conversations like these were happening like throughout the day, and people would reject it at first, but then change their minds. And before the day ends, I had already sold my first box, and I had made $13 in profit. And you're probably thinking like, why didn't they just buy their own box? That's just lazy. Lazy people were my target. None of these people wanted to go out of their way to find something that's just waving right there in front of their face. Now, this was the first day in becoming the junk food dealer. The next day, I brought another box, and there was hardly any rejections. The same people who bought donuts yesterday gave me the cash, no problem. And the next day after that, people were actually coming to me, asking me if I had any donuts. And of course, every time I bought a box, I'd be empty before the day ends. I was making easy cash every day, and the school staff never really batted an eye towards me. Of course, my friends were making fun of me, saying it was all dumb and shit, but I was making cash, so I didn't care. But of course, one day, it had to come to an end, and the truth is, no joke, I actually got bored of it. I didn't really want to wake up early to go to the store anymore, and I just didn't feel like selling donuts anymore. I just got bored of it. Also around this time, I had actually gotten a real job, so it wasn't really worth the effort for so little cash. But of course, people were actually pissed off that I stopped selling donuts. They actually messaged me death threats and spray paint my truck. They would tie me up and just leave me in a dumpster. No, just kidding. I mean, they were disappointed, but they also didn't really care. It was a fun ride, but it just wasn't interesting anymore. What was that, Kim? Okay. Sorry guys, but Kim Jong-un invited me to go smoke a beer with him, so I gotta go. But if you guys enjoyed that video, smash that fucking like button, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.